Boom!
We're back.
Yo, what up, everybody? This is Andy.
And this is Liz.
And today we're reacting to one of, if not the greatest rapper of all time. Liz, let the people know who we're reacting to.
Eminem.
Yeah, guys, but I guess you're wondering why we're on like a Zoom call right now, a digital screen, I guess you can say. Long story short, for those of you who've been following our entire Eminem journey, I'm in LA right now. I'm a TV editor for a living, and Liz is in Grand Prairie, aka Dallas, Texas. She's moving down here in a month or so, hopefully, and we'll be in LA permanently. But yeah, so far, guys, Liz has been amazing. Eminem's one of her favorite artists, and she got me into Eminem. You know, we started listening through all these songs, and then you guys came up with this great idea to start listening to all the albums from the beginning to the end. So that's what we're going to do. Liz, let them know what we've listened to so far.
So we decided, because everybody kept busting our balls, that Andy should have started from the beginning. So we already listened to his first album. Which one was it, Andy?
Slim Shady LP. 9.9997 out of 10. It was amazing.
And now we're listening to
the Marshall Mathers LP. And so far, you know, we've only heard a few songs. The big ones being Kill You and Stand. Amazing. Man, Kill You's beat was epic. Eminem's just getting crazier and crazier with these lyrics, talking about raping his mom. Insane. You got to give respect for him for having no fear. Like, his heart, I mean, the fear in his brain is absolute zero, which I love. I'm super excited to get into these next two songs. Well, we're going to just do one for now. We're going to go into start with the Paul Skit and go right into Who Knew. I've never heard these songs before, as you guys know. Super excited, so I say we check this out.
Let's go, guys.
All right, guys, here's the Paul Skit. Let's get it.
What's going on? It's Paul. Dre gave me a copy of the new album, and I just... fuck it.
Yeah, guys, real quick, I just love how he always brings Paul back in every album, time after time. I think it's about to get crazy. Let's continue.
Let's go.
All right, Eminem, Who Knew? Let's get it.
I never knew I never knew
Mic check 1 2.
I never knew
Who would've knew?
I never knew
Who'd've known?
I never knew
Fuck with a
I
thought.
never knew
Motherfucker comes out,
I never knew
sells a couple of million records. And these motherfuckers hit the ceiling. I don't do black music, I don't do white music. I make fight music for high school kids. I put lives at risk when I drive like this. I put wives at risk with a knife like this. Shit, you probably think I'm in your tape deck now. I'm in the backseat of your truck with duct tape stretched out. Duck the fuck way down, waiting to straight jump out. Put it over your mouth and grab you by the face. What now? Oh, you want me to watch my mouth? How? Take my fucking eyeballs out and turn them around? Look, I'll burn your fucking house down, circle around and hit the hydrant so you can't put your burning furniture out. I'm sorry, there must be a mix-up. You want me to fix up lyrics while the president gets his dick sucked? Fuck that, take drugs, rape sluts, make fun of gay clubs, men who wear makeup, get aware, wake up, get a sense of humor. We're trying to censor music, this is for your kids' music. But don't blame me when little Eric jumps off of the terrace. You should have been watching him, apparently you ain't parents.
I never knew I would get.
Yeah, little Eric was going out of control. Yeah, the song pretty much, I think, if you don't know Andy, I think a lot of his fans were like doing some crazy stuff, and parentings were like, you shouldn't listen to this type of songs, and you know, crazy stuff. So I think if I'm wrong, guys, please correct me, but I think that's kind of what it means. Not sure.
Yeah, I totally got the same thing. He was basically like, I liked it because he was talking from another perspective. I love when Eminem, you know, I obviously did that in Stan, talking from a crazy fan's perspective, but now he's talking against the hater parents' perspective. So he's just talking about how the parents say, you're blaming my lyrics for what your son's doing. You want me to not cuss. You want me to take the sexual stuff out of my music, like all the bad stuff out of my music. But I love that one line. It's just the irony is like, you're criticizing me when the president, I'm assuming it was Bill Clinton at this time, is getting his dick sucked. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of because the whole Monica Lewinsky thing. I don't know what year this came out. Maybe I'm way off. But yeah, I love the fact that he's talking from the parents' perspective and how they're saying, because of you, our kids ain't shit. But no, you're taking his music too seriously. This is art. No one goes out and imitates what they hear in the music. I mean, you shouldn't if you do anyways, man. It's just for entertainment. So far, so good. Oh, and I forgot to mention the chorus. The chorus is so sick. Hoodoo, hoodoo, like that. Like this little bubbly right there.
What?
I can't even do it. Hoodoo, hoodoo. I can't do it, but it was sick. It was sick. Don't judge me on this. But yeah, let's continue. Epic so far. Here's that chorus coming up. You'll see what I'm talking about, guys.
I've been watching him. Apparently, you ain't parents.
I never knew I would get this big. I never knew I'd affect this kid. I never knew I'd get him to slit his wrist. I never knew I'd get him to hit this bitch. I never knew I would get this big. I never knew I'd affect this kid. I never knew I'd get him to slit his wrist. I never knew I'd get him to hit this bitch.
So who's bringing the guns in this country? I couldn't sneak a plastic pellet gun through customs over in London. And last week I seen this Schwarzenegger movie where he's shooting all sorts of these motherfuckers with a Uzi. I see these 3 little kids up in the front row, screaming go, with their 17-year-old uncle. I'm like, guidance, ain't they got the same moms and dads who got mad when I asked if they like violence? And told me that my tape taught them to swear. What about the makeup you allow your 12-year-old daughter to wear? So tell me that your son doesn't know any cuss words when his bus driver's screaming at him, fucking him up worse. And fuck was the first word I ever learned up in the 3rd grade, flipping the gym teacher the bird. So read up about how I used to get beat up, peed on, be on free lunch, and change school every 3 months. My life's like kinda what my wife's like. Fucked up after I beat her fucking ass every night, Ike. So how much easier would life be if 19 million motherfuckers grew to be just like me?
'Cause I never knew I would get this big. I never knew I'd affect this kid.
I just pretty much think like this whole album. Well, sorry, no. This whole song is about him getting like criticized. Pretty much what we just said earlier about how he sings. But I mean, I think at this point it's like if you let your kids listen to this, like why are you telling an artist, oh, you shouldn't do this? Like you're the one letting your kids listen to the songs. You shouldn't. But I mean, at that time when I was listening to Eminem, I do not give a F. I was listening to him and singing out loud every cuss word. So
yeah, and I think one of the coolest things about the song so far, he keeps talking about other people who don't get the same criticism, like Arnold Schwarzenegger shooting up, the place in his movies. No one's talking about, cancel Arnold Schwarzenegger, but everyone wants to gang up on Eminem. I just think there's a lot of beauty behind that. And back to the chorus. I never knew I, but now I hear.
He's worse than me, guys.
I hear it more clearly now. He's saying like, I never knew my music would lead to this. I never knew why my music would do this to the kids. But he's kind of saying it sarcastically, which I really love. He doesn't care. It's not his fault. Stop judging him and stop being a little bitch. Little bitch. That's all I gotta say.
Let's continue.
Up after I beat her fucking ass every night, Ike. So how much easier would life be if 19 million motherfuckers grew to be just like me?
'Cause I never knew I would get this big. I never knew I'd affect this kid. I never knew I'd get him to slit his wrist. I never knew I'd get him to hit this bitch. I never knew I would get this big. I never knew I'd affect this kid. I never knew I'd get him to slit his wrist. I never knew I'd get him to hit this bitch. I never knew I
have a new house or a new car. A couple years ago I was more poor than you are. I don't got that bad of a mouth, do I? Fuck shit ass bitch, cunt, shoobity doo wop. Skibbity bebop, but Christopher Reeves. Sonny Bono skis horses and hitting some trees. Hey! How many retards to listen to me and run up in the school shooting when they're pissed at the teach? Her, him, is it you, is it them? Wasn't me, Slim Shady said to do it again. Damn, how much damage can you do with a pen? Man, I'm just fucked up as you would've been. You would've been in my shoes, but who would've thought Slim Shady would be something that you would've bought that would've made you get a gun and shoot at the cop? I just said it. I ain't know if you do it or not.
'Cause I never knew I would get this big. I never knew I'd affect this kid. I never knew I'd get him to slit his wrist. I never knew I'd get him to hit this bitch. I never knew I would get this big. I never knew I'd affect this kid. I never knew I'd get him to slit his wrist. I never knew I'd get him to hit this bitch.
How the fuck was I supposed to know?
All right, guys, so that was Who Knew, and I gotta say, so far, we're at the beginning of the Marshall Mathers LP. but I do already think it's better than Slim Shady LP. Just because so far every song's been a 10 out of 10, but also not only are the lyrics amazing like it was in the Slim Shady LP, but musically it's just better. Like sonically, it just sounds better. The choruses are catchier, the melodies are more harmonious. Just he sounds like a more developed artist now at this point. And so far the album just sounds more musically inept. Like it sounds amazing so far. The production has been on point this entire album. Please let me know who's producing this album or each song, because it's so sick. And just to get back into the song real quick, the last verse, I felt like he was talking about, I never knew I would be famous. You know, I never knew I'd get this car. I used to be poor, you know, just last year. So, I mean, he rapped about another kind of subject within the I never knew, which I thought was pretty cool. 10 out of 10 for me. Love the song, love the lyrics, love the production. Banger.
Yeah, I mean everything just about it, you know. I mean I think it's pretty simple. Like I never knew how he affected everybody, like, but what cracks me up is like we're jamming out to like very strong lyrics. Like I never knew that the kid was cutting his wrist. I never knew that he was slapping that bitch. And I'm just like, okay, but like I'm jamming out to it, but it was like it's kind of funny, you know, that songs make crazy fans or super fans, I don't know what do you want to call them, like react to an extent to hurt someone or to do something that a song says because they think that their artist does it. That's what blows my mind. And it's like music is just an artistic form of expression, and like I've seen Eminem do a lot of interviews, it's just it's not real, it's just music, it's just being creative, and sometimes people just take it out of context. So it's kind of like, okay, stop being a Karen, you're going too far. But I mean, this song pretty much explains, you know, a little bit of how society is with a lot of things.
Yeah, guys, we are super excited to keep going down the Eminem journey. Marshall Mathers LP. We apologize that there's only one real song in this video. It's just, you know, we're on opposite sides of the country. We want to make sure that we still can give you guys weekly content. So if we go a little slower right now, we apologize, but we are doing our best to give you content with the crazy hours we work and being halfway across the country right now. But anyway,
we are devoted to you guys, just so you know, and we want to keep on going and letting you know that we are here for you guys and we enjoying doing this for you guys.
Yeah. So if we ever miss a week without uploading, or we ever miss a month, hopefully not, you know, we'll be back. It's just life can hit us sometimes. But anyways, with that being said, please like, comment, subscribe, and if you want to support us, guys, do us a favor. You can hit the super thanks. You know, we'd appreciate it. Or if you're a fan of photography, check Liz's photography pages out. Instagram handles will be there for you. You can buy her street art, or if you're in LA or Dallas and you want portraits done, she's the best at it. Make sure you hit her up. That's all I gotta say, guys. See you on the next one.
Bye, guys.
Bye.